guys how to do this quilling. So as you can see, there is a moon and there are some stars here. Also the cloud is filled with stars and I love how it turned out. So then no further delay, let's get started. For this we will need quilling paper. I got them from a stationery shop, and if you can't find them, you can also cut your own quilling paper from a color paper, a hard piece of paper, or you can use cardboard. Here I am using cardboard, glue, tweezers, and you'll also need scissors. So that is all of the things that you need to make this. So now let's start making it. So I have already drawn my design on the cardboard. So I drew a moon, a cloud, and a circle. It's really simple. So go ahead and draw that. This is our design, and now we will do quilling. So here is the quilling paper that I am using, and I got it from Best Buy. You guys can also get it from Unimart or Best Buy. So to be honest, it was kind of hard to find it because you can't find it at any library or at any local stationery shop or anything. So yeah, I got that from Best Buy, and now I will take it out of the packet, and you have to be really careful because you have to be really gentle because otherwise they will get tangled and they'll get messy and it won't be easy to work with. I mean, it's not that easy to work with, so you just really have to be careful. And I really love how it looked, so I took some pictures because it looked like a rainbow. So basically what I'm doing now is taking the colors that I will need for this quilling. So I will make the moon blue, and I wanted a pastel blue, so I got this color. So now I will show you guys how to fill up the moon. So I'm going to be quilling with this color of quilling paper. Now I'm going to just zoom the camera so you guys can see it nicely. Okay, so now I'm going to take my quilling strip and I'm going to roll it with my hands because you have that thing, I guess you call it a needle or something. Yeah, quilling needle, that's what it's called. So usually the quilling needle comes with the quilling paper, but mine didn't come with it. So, and I also couldn't find it anywhere. I looked everywhere but I couldn't find it, so I had to roll it with my finger, with my hand, and it wasn't a big deal. Okay, but it took a little bit more time. If I could have the quilling needle, it won't take that much time, but yeah. So I rolled it at one side. Now I'm going to roll it at the other side. So I don't know what is this quilling called, but I'm just making it up. And so I rolled it at one side, and now I'm going to roll it at the other side, like so. So there's names of these quilling rolls. One of them is called teardrop shape, one of them is called quill or something. I don't know that much about it, but I have no clue what is this called. But yeah, this is the shape that I got, and you have two rolls at both sides. Oh, okay, this shot is kind of foggy. Now it's good. Okay, so now I'm going to make several of these rolls, and I'm going to fill this moon up. So you're going to make small rolls and bigger rolls according to the space. So if you have a tiny amount of space, at the edge or at the top of the moon, it was a really narrow area, so I had to create really small rolls, and I just needed, to be honest, I just needed 2 quilling strips. Yeah, that's all I needed to just fill this quilling, do this moon quilling, I guess. So yeah, and I just needed 2 of them because I was like making really small rolls, and also the moon was really small. But if you're making it in a bigger paper, or you'll have to take the whole quilling strip and roll it. So yeah, if you want to make it bigger, you have to use more of the quilling paper, and if you want to make it smaller, you can do that also, just like so that I'm doing here. So as you can see, I made another roll here. It kind of looks like S. I'm going to name this shape S, guys. Yeah, okay, so I have made 2 rolls here, and I'm going to keep making this S shapes I guess, and then I will show you guys after I have enough rolls to fill it up. Then I'll glue it on the moon. So I'm using my tweezer here to pick the rolls up. Then I will just put a little bit of glue on the quilling paper, a roll. So then I am going to place it on the moon, and I'm going to just gently tap it. Okay, so now I'm going to just gently tap it and dab it, I guess, and I'm going to let that dry. Also going to attach the rest of the quilling papers, and I also need to make a lot more quilling papers because it's not filled yet. I got the half of the moon part filled up with quilling papers, but need to make a lot more. So I will show you guys the moon after I'm done making the quilling rolls and I'm done gluing them on the moon. So now I'm done filling up my moon, and I glued all of the rolls on the moon. Now I am going to take another quilling strip, and then I'm going to put a border at the moon. So I'm going to just follow the line, and I'm going to put some glue. Then I'm just going to attach the quilling paper on there. It's pretty easy. So now I'm going to apply some glue on the border, like so, and you'll need to use a glue bottle that has this funnel. So the glue comes in like what do you call it, thinly, I guess. Thinly, is that even a word? Whatever. So it's just easier to use this bottle, and actually it's not easier, like it's a must to have it, because it's a must to have it when you're doing quilling, because without this nozzle you won't be able to do this quilling and it will be really hard. But if you don't have a bottle like this or a funnel like this, you can maybe use a toothpick or a stick and just grab some glue, white glue. So then you're going to just put that in the border and attach your quilling strip, like so. So yeah, now I'm just attaching my border, and I will show you guys the end result. Okay, so now I'm done putting the border. I'm going to just put some glue at the end, and I'm going to just close it, I guess. So now I'm done. After this, I'm going to be done with my moon, and here how it looks, and I love how it turned out actually. Now I'm going to just cut off the excess paper or quilling strip or whatever with this scissor. I'm using these small scissors, they are easier to work with, that's why, but any scissor will do the work. So now I'm going to just move on to the cloud, and I'm going to let the moon dry first, then I'm going to move on to the cloud. So I'm going to fill the cloud with stars, and I'm going to also put some stars here. So yeah, let's do that. So to make the stars, you will need a template. So I just made this template up. So you just need to draw a box in this measurement. The measurement is 5.5 centimeters, as I'm showing you guys here. So yeah, it's 5.5 centimeters, and after every half centimeters you're going to draw a line like so. I'm showing you guys right here. Wait, let me show you the measurements. Okay, so yeah, you see, after half centimeter I have drawn a line here like so, and I have decorated the template for you guys. Okay, that was really not necessary, but yeah, that's the template. And now I'm going to make my stars. Okay, so to make the stars, you'll also need a pen. Make sure it has no ink. And I'm using these two colors for my stars. One is a off-white, and the other one is a really pastel yellow color. And I'm going for pastel theme, so every color is pastel, and I love it. And here is a pen. It has no ink on it, as I'm showing you guys right here. I kept it because it was really cute, so yeah, that's why I kept it. And I am showing you guys again that it has no ink on it. We just need it to make a fold, so it will be easier to fold the stars. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. So to make the stars, I'm going to get the yellow strip so you guys can see it better. Okay, so you're going to take your yellow strip and just put it on the template, and I'm zooming the camera for you guys. Okay, so just put it on the template and cut it. So you're going to make sure it's nicely on the template. So your strip is going to be 5.5 centimeters, and you're going to cut a strip in this measurement like so. Just cut it, and then see the straight lines that I have drawn on the template. And then I'm going to just take my pen that doesn't has any ink. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to follow the lines. Make sure you put okay, I have put the quilling strip on top of my template, and then I'm just going to follow the lines and just scrub it, or just make a dent, so later it is really easier to fold my paper. Like this, I'm going to just follow the lines and I guess draw over it, because it doesn't has any ink, whatever. Okay, so I have what do you call it? Okay, so yeah, now I'm done doing that. Well, almost done. There's just one left, and now I'm done. So the next thing you want to do is, okay, I'm showing you guys that I've created a fold, I guess. Now it will be really easier to fold, and you know where to fold your paper. So that part was really important, and make sure the measurements are right, or otherwise you're gonna mess up your star. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is just follow the lines, follow the folds, I guess, and then fold your paper in a zigzag shape or pattern. Oh, okay, you guys can see it here. Wait, I'll show you guys later. Okay, so now I'm just basically folding it into zigzag. So yeah, now you guys can see it better. Wait, yeah, right here. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take both ends, and also if you look carefully, you'll see that I have excess part there, like a little bit of excess part, so I can glue the ends together to make my star. So as you can see, I'm showing the excess part right here. Yeah, okay, so now I'm going to just take my glue and I'm going to attach both ends together to make my star. So here I'm going to take the glue, and since it is really tiny, if you have a smaller nozzle, that will be easier to work with, but this is the nozzle that I had. So yeah, then you're going to just stretch your zigzag pattern out, I guess, so it will be easier to glue it together. So now I'm going to just glue it together, and I'm going to just put some glue at the excess part that I showed you guys earlier. So I'm going to put some glue right there, and then I'm going to take the other end and I'm going to just glue them together. Then after it dries, I'm going to adjust it so the shape doesn't look like a star right now at all. So this is after drying. Now I'm going to just make it into a star right now. So you just really have to see the folds and adjust the paper, and it will turn into a star. I hope you understand that, but yeah, it's actually pretty easy. When I got the hang of it, it was like really easy, and at my first attempt I kind of did mess up, but after I kept on making them, I had to make like several stars. After I kept on making them, it was all good, and I was kind of like expert. Not that much, but still. And here is the star. So now I'm just going to take my tweezers, and I don't know what I'm doing here, but yeah, it's a star now. So now I have to make a lot of these stars to be able to fill the cloud. So now let's make the stars, and I will glue the stars to my cloud. So see you there. And I have already made 3 stars. Yeah, 2 yellow ones and 1 white star. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my tweezers and place the stars on top of the cloud to just get a rough idea of how many more stars I will need to make. So I'm just placing them roughly on my cloud to see how many more I need. And now I'm done making all the stars that I would need, and as you can see, to fill up the gaps, I also made some smaller stars with smaller measurements, and look how nice it turned out. I love the stars and I love how they look. So now I'm going to glue them on the cloud. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm not going to put it on my star. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a piece of cardboard, then I'm going to just put some glue on top of the cardboard. I'm just going to squeeze some glue on top of the cardboard. Then I will take a card, I took a ruler here. You guys can use a card or a piece of cardboard too, to just spread the glue out. So like this, it's much easier to glue the stars on my cloud or the cardboard, because the stars are like really thin. If you go ahead and just put some glue directly on the stars, it will be a huge mess and you will waste a lot of glue. So instead, if you do this, you will save some of your glue also. It's much neater and easier to do it this way. So now I'm just going to spread my glue out, and I'm going to show you guys later how I glued my stars on the cardboard. So now I'm just showing you guys the glue that I have spread it, and now I'm just going to get the cardboard, the stars actually. So I have already placed my stars on the cloud and the way that I want them to be. So now I'm just going to simply take a star one by one, and then I'm going to take the star, my tweezer, then I'm going to pick up one star and put it on the glue that I have spread it earlier. Then I'm just going to put it on the cardboard again and just dab it, I guess, and then I'm just going to let them dry. And after that, I'm going to put the border around my cloud, like so. I did the moon, I did the border on the moon too. So here I'm showing you guys all the stars are glued to my cloud now. So I'm going to just put a border around my cloud now with a white strip. So here it is, and here how it looks. And we're almost done. We just need to do one more thing, which is putting the border on the circle. So I sketched out a circle earlier, and now I'm going to put a border on it, and here it is. So now it's finally done, and I love how it turned out. I also put some stars at the corner to give it a finishing touch, and this is how it looks, and I love how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.